Hello, hockey fans. Welcome. Cardell 2 today. As you see, there's Cardell up on the wall there. Cardell is a home builder in Calgary. So we're at Cardell, what's it called? Cardell Rec is called. So Cardell Rec South, this place is called. So it's 4 arenas. So it's pretty slick. It's the home of the U18 AAA Buffs, home of the Knights and a few other communities. But the big club is the U18 AAA Calgary Buffaloes, Canada famous. And of course, Calgary's AAA-wise famous for we still call it the Max, actually. It's called the Circle K Classic now, but we still call it the Max. And the Max is really, really popular. Let's see if... Oh, he did it. Did you just see what Olsen did there? Did you see that, everyone? Gotta rewind that. Way to go, Randy. Still got the sick mitts. We've been talking about that all weekend. Sick mitts for Randy. One-handed backhand. I'd like to see him do that in the game and do the old lacrosse play. If you didn't see it, rewind it. As he skated through the center of the ice and picked it up one-handed backhand. Last couple of days in Calgary has been beautiful, about 15 degrees. It's sunny. Today's not going to be as warm, not going to be as sunny, but a great day to watch some hockey. I'm going to maybe fix my thing up a little bit. I think it's too low. There we go. I think that'll be better. It was a bit of an angle and it was bugging me. Let's see if I can fix it. Yeah, that's better, I think. There we go. Yeah, that's better. It was too angly before. Goofy. Doyle. I might call this team Doyle a few times, of course, but Saskatchewan, Sask 55 is 2-0. They're in first place. They won their first game 6-1 against the team from Edmonton. Beat them pretty bad, actually. Well, didn't beat them bad, but they were a lot better than them. Yesterday was tough. I didn't know how tough it was going to be, but later on I found out that Leduc essentially hasn't lost in 2 years. And they lost yesterday. They lost to the Sask team. Leduc was up 1-0. They scored about halfway through the third, and then the Dougie Kilo show kicked in. And Dougie buried the first, got the boys going. And then I think Dougie also got the third or the fourth. So goal scorers yesterday were Kilo with 2 and Dornan with 2. Dornan is the only bio I don't have, but I since got his bio. But it's not a very impressive bio, so I don't blame him for not giving it to me earlier. Where'd you play? Saskatoon Red Wings. Did you play AAA? No. Did you play any AA? Nope. Did you play junior? Nope. Have you ever won a provincial title? Nope. And then he scored 2 yesterday. So good job, Dornan. His claim to fame is he plays with Lindsay Holt. And Lindsay's just feeding him the biscuit. The boys are playing well on all cylinders. Patty Mack only allowed 2 goals in 2 games. So this team's kind of got it all. They got 2 lines of scoring, and well, they got 3 lines of scoring now after Doug Kilo and his little tirade yesterday going off for a couple. Couple good interviews after too. Hopefully you're sticking around for the interviews. Got to interview my brother, and Dave and Dougie both kind of expressed how happy they are that we're doing this, and lots of people are watching at home and stuff. If you don't watch live, you can always watch it later. See, I think we have about 25 live yesterday, and then by now I think there's already 150. So I think the guys are going home just like kids, just like going home and watching their replays. Yeah, I'm not late today. It's not a work day.
No.
Every other time I've rushed in from work.
So how do you start off? When do you start talking? When do you start?
I've already started, so I can't do it anymore, but I've already hit the plus sign. See, we're 4 minutes in. We have 7 viewers. Just went from 6 to 7.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I want to pull the scoreboard up, I just swipe like this and pull up the scoreboard, so it'll pop up in just a sec. Still going to have the same score from yesterday. I'll get that going. So I got a clock and everything. This is my dad standing here beside me. We had a nice chat with my dad yesterday. Hopefully you enjoy it. Did you watch yourself yesterday, Dad?
What's that?
Did you watch yourself last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I did.
I didn't see it.
I watched you again.
Did you?
Yeah, so I can just reset the score. There's us getting reset, and then there's Leduc. We might face Leduc in the final, hey? The Calgary team, no one else is undefeated. Well, Calgary's undefeated, but they have a tie. So if we win, we're in. But Leduc, we beat Edmonton pretty bad. Calgary tied Edmonton, and they're in second. So I think our team's looking pretty slick, so I might have to face that Leduc team again.
Yeah. That'll be all right. Be interesting.
Today we're playing Whitehorse. They got a big Y in their jersey because they're from the Yukon. Let's call them Yukon. Because I don't know if Whitehorse will fit in my... Oh, I can upload a team logo. Let me see if I can do that. I think I can do that. Let me see. They haven't started the clock yet. The boys are out early. Every game seems to be ahead of time. I don't know why. They give themselves a bit more time or something. I think it might let me upload a logo here. We'll see. I'll take that logo off. It doesn't seem to be working, but that's kind of cool. Do that for later. I watched the replay yesterday. I called the wives the moms quite a bit because I've never broadcast for men. I've only ever broadcast for kids. My kids. I think the moms yesterday wanted to head out to Banff or something. We were done at 11:45 in the morning and it was like 15 degrees and nope, boys are going and sitting in the bar. Becoming better teammates, so that's pretty cool. So Jeff Dornan is leading the team in scoring, or goals. I don't know assists, but he's leading the team in goals with 3. Kevin Kaminski has 2. Doug Kilo has 2. Randy Olson with 1. Mike Gray with 1. And Derek Klein with 1. So lots of well-rounded scoring. Dornan probably has the least impressive resume, and he's our leading scorer. Go figure, eh? I think we have the same ref as yesterday, maybe. He is the same shape, which is not tall and not slim. He's wearing vertical stripes there, but they are not slimming. But I wouldn't mess with him. He's got the goatee, looks like could be biker-ish. I don't think he'll be busting up and down that ice to get off sides and icings today. It's 12 o'clock. Looks like we're getting ready to get started. I think they've had their warm-up. Pretty chilly in the rink this morning. And the ref is blowing the whistle for us to start picking up the pucks. I'd like to thank Mrs. McIntosh for correcting me yesterday. I said the only boys here that haven't won a provincial senior title are the Delisle boys. I was actually right, because Delisle did win a title. I think her name is Brandy. I'll call you Mrs. McIntosh. Delisle did win a title that Pat McIntosh was a big part of. But the Delisle boys that are here didn't win that title. Apparently they went to the final one year, and the next year, as Pat said yesterday, Davey and Dougie quit, and then we won provincials. So they would have stuck around for one more year, they would be provincial champs. So thank you, Mrs. McIntosh. Appreciate people correcting me, and it's actually interesting to see that people are actually listening. I'm getting a few comments from people, and I do hear from your kids or your husbands or whatever. They do tell me what you guys are saying, which I really appreciate. So, should be fun. A couple good interviews this week. Yesterday we had Hornet Dave and Dougie. Day before we had, I think it was Bamer. Who was the other one? Bamer and Patty. I'll try and get a few more for you today if they win. Hi, Linda. How are you? Are you giving high fives? Is that what that was? There you go.
Hello, Holt children. We love you.
Oh, are they there? Are they watching? There you go. Thanks, Linda. Dawson, I Googled you again last night. Well, not again, but for the first time. Not as many hot chicks pop up when I hit Dawson Holt as when I hit Lindsay Holt. Apparently I got a comment that someone liked my comment when I said that. I didn't get a chance to finish that comment yesterday because we scored right after. I'm giving my niece Sydney a fist bump, but she's walking away. There we are, fist bump there. We're starting with the same lineup we started with every game so far. Yukon here's got an opportunity. They are out of Whitehorse. They are blue. Sask is white. We do have two kits, but I think we're visitors for every game, so we're wearing white every time. So haven't got a chance to show off our green kits yet. These kits sponsored by Barton Farms. Thank you, Barry. And Corey Leonard over at Western Sales. There's our leading scorer, Dornan, puts it up for Bamer on the left side. Here comes Bamer. Good shot in the middle. Oh, that almost snuck through. Good job, Bamer. And we got 19-12 left in the first. I do run the clock manually. I do everything manually. I run my own camera, my microphone, interviews. I have my little bios here with my schedule and lines. And I also have ADD, and I forgot to take my ADD med this morning, so this could be a mess. Olsen's out there with Killer and Carlson. And here comes Yukon the other way. Big Y in their jersey. Nice pressure there by Derek Klein. Way to go, Derek. He's getting held up. Oh, he's going into the boards. Hopefully he's okay. They went in heavy. The Yukon guy hooked him up. I don't know why he put his... Oh, Derek isn't getting up quick. Come on, D. But yeah, you don't hook a guy when he's that close to the boards, but he gave him a fist bump to say, it's all right, buddy. Yukon guy must have apologized, as he should. I don't think Derek's getting it. Must be the Yukon guy. Derek could have got he couldn't have got a holding the stick penalty there, but ref made the right call. And we're going to go on the power play. We're going to send out... actually, I think Dougie's line came out. Dougie is out there, actually. Don't know who he's replacing. We got Pripik on the point with Hux. Travis Bagnall. And that's Kaminsky. Up front with Olsen. And Dougie Kilo. Nice pass by Dougie Kilo over to Randy Olsen. Great 1-T by Randy Olsen. He was tight like Zach Hyman for the Oilers. The right tight backdoor. Killer and Randy are really good around the net. Once they get in, it takes them a while to get to the crease area, but once they're inside that ringette line, inside those hash marks, you got some nasty angles. Here's Pripik back at the point, kicks up to himself, puts it back low to Kilo. He's got Killer in the middle. Decides to go down low to Randy Olsen. Watch him and Killer play together. Watch this. He's just looking. He's just waiting for Killer to do something. There's Dougie Kilo again. Dougie Kilo. Way to go, Dougie. I'm really used to filming the flyby. Really nice work down low by Olsen. Good job by Killer in front to have a net front presence. And Dougie came in like one of those fish that hangs out around sharks. Just came in and picked up the scraps. So we got the big Killer Kaminsky shark in front of the net, and Dougie's the little fish hanging off to the side, picking up scraps for his third of the tournament. There you go, Doug. 1-0 Sask. I am Paul. I'm Dave's brother. So if you're from Dal, you might know me as Tuffy. I live in Calgary. This is Dornan going up the... Did we mix up our lines? No, we didn't. This is the same line. Forget what I was saying there. There's my ADD meds not kicking in. So we got Dornan up front with Holt and Bain. And on the point, Hux and Hornet. Hey, Jose. Mom. Josie says hi. You can wave to her. There you go. And there's Auntie Paula, Josie, and Uncle D. Thank you, Josie. Good pass by Hux. Puts it back up for Hornet. Hornet goes back down low. That's Bamer over there. He puts it all the way across. See if Hux can keep it in. He can't. Bagnall is a Wilkie don't know if he's born in Wilkie, but he played a little bit for the Outlaws. Said his favorite coach was Hornet. Here goes Holte. He picks it up off his foot, puts it up for Bamer. Bamer was looking to shoot there, and then he had Dornan up high. Looked like he was maybe thinking of giving it to him too. There's Barry Barton out there, and Dave Norris is on the point now, so we got a change on D. There's Dornan just cruising around in the middle. He's got, this is back to Barry Barton. He's going to shoot from the point. He's got white tape too. And there's Dave. Hornet said his kids were bugging him for wearing for using white tape. And there's Dornan again. He's got the hot hand this weekend. Him and Kilo. Good shot by Dornan. Holte's going to follow up. Come on, Lindsay, give him a shove. Lindsay just kicks it forward. Dornan comes off. And out comes Mike Gray. Good interview with Mike Gray yesterday too. Nice job by Mikey. Really nice speed there. And that's Jeff Borden, number 19. Dave keeps backing off. Dave is playing a very defensive style, which is good. He's, we don't need a lot of goal scorers because we're scoring them. So he's taking care of his business. There he is. They're just backing off, and look at that. Just a smart place, and I really like those outlet passes he makes. There's Dougie. Look at Dougie flying through the middle. Oh, I think teams are going to start focusing on him. All his life, he focused on the other team's best players, and they're going to have to start focusing on him. My son is texting me, so I'll just answer him. One nothing Sask. Oh, and Sask got a penalty. I didn't see it. That's Doug Kilo trying to get a Gordie Howe hat trick. Did you see the first goal? Doug Kilo. Look at that. Dougie's a media whore trying to get his name mentioned a lot, so taking a penalty to do that. Yukon on the PP. Yukon is blue, wearing Hartford Whalers. We are Sask, wearing Sask colors. Killers out there, that's Carlson killing with Kaminsky. Dave mentioned that Kaminsky is like the highest IQ. Him and Olsen together are really solid for IQ and for hands. Nice stick there by Scotty Carlson. Good job, Scotty. Rocky Pripik's out there too, and there's Killer. Killer's going to chip in. Derek Klein was going. Looks like Killer tried to chip that up. Good job there by Derek Klein. I'm trying to turn my vest heater on. It's cold in here today, and my vest heater doesn't work. "53 seconds left in Doug's penalty. Mike Gray is now out. Mike and Doug, I think, are two of our penalty killers, and Mike told me yesterday they're -2. Well, you don't get plus minus on a kill, but they've scored twice against them. There's Gray out there with Dornan, with Hux, and Hornet. Good job there by Hux, not giving Whitehorse any room. Dornan's going to carry that in. Well, he's not going to carry it in, he's going to chase it. And he's got, Mike is staying really, really high. He wanted Mike to come through the middle, but, nice deflection there by Dornan. We were asking why people are what jersey number they are, because Dave used to be 33, so pretty cool that Dornan has it. There's Hux. Nice pressure on him as number 9 comes through the middle. Oh, Patty Mack showing off the pad stack. Patty Mack pad stack, that rhymes. Whitehorse just chips that in. I think Whitehorse is allowed to have half their players from not where they're from. So I think half their team is from Sask. That's why a couple of the boys, I think, were chatting here. Here comes Brad Bain. He just comes going straight to the puck. Look at that. And there's Holte. So Bain almost stick lifted Holte, and now Dougie comes out. He goes straight onto the ice. So nice kill by the boys in white. Dougie, it looked like he was going to get a line change, but he's not. Now Dougie is going to jump off there. And out comes Olsen. Whitehorse with a little spinorama in the middle. Bame with a stick check, which didn't check. Barton and Dave are out there with Olsen, Holt, and Bame. So Olsen's been out there for... Our lines are a little bit mixed up. Bamer and Holt. That penalty kind of messed us up a bit, I think. Randy Olsen hits the deck there, gets a little stick under his foot and kind of trips on it. Nice shot there by Bamer. He shoots hard. And Barton was following up. Here goes Olsen. There's Randy Olsen. See if he passes it. He does. He's got Bame in the middle. Oh, Bame's a right-handed shot. That's in the net. And here comes Whitehorse the other way, but nice job by Dave and Barton to get back. Oh, nice pass by Barton. Dave's going up with him. Dave was trying to sneak in behind Killer. Killer to Olsen. Oh, nice job, Randy. Just watch the little passes Olsen and Killer do to each other. Been playing together since they were 15. Maybe even 14. Which is now 40 years. And I think Olsen plays on Dave's Lightning team. Well, I think eight of these guys play at the Lightning. Here goes Killer the other way. He's trying to hit Carlson, and puck just ends up going towards the net. Killer goes in down low. Carlson gets bumped off it by a really big D-man, and Carlson didn't like it very much. That guy's big, but looks big and old and slow. So, Scotty, I think you could take him. I like our odds if there was a line brawl. For sure. Killer, Rocky, Bamer. So Dougie's now out there with Gray and Borden. Lines haven't changed. Out with Klein and Prippick. Patty's had a couple shots here. We're outplaying him a little bit, but we're not getting a ton of opportunities. Pretty good game so far, but we are controlling play. If there's anybody from, I know my brother gave the link to people from the other team, so if anyone from Whitehorse or Yukon watching, thanks for watching. I'm just a brother for the Saskies, so I'm a homer. So if you're like, hey, you're favoring them, yep, sure am. But enjoy regardless. Well, 7. He looks pretty quick. There's Kleiner. Dad, Josie's watching.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Grandpa says hi, Jose. Everyone's just standing off to my left here, Jose. Yukon controlling play. 7 looks good. So yesterday was number 16. 7's kind of looking like he can do some damage. He's probably a Sasky if he's that good, right? Here goes DK the other way. Derek's all by himself. And he's going to get a line change. As we get a line change too. Out comes Bamer. Bamer almost takes out Hornet. Yukon is way offside. Now they check up. I wonder if those are their colors. This is obviously a provincial color, like Dave did with our jerseys too. Lots of teams just wear their regular jerseys. Yukon might have done that. So 7, he's tough. Good job by Patty. Patty's better. Good job, Pat. Oh, nice pass there. Good job by Holty to try and pick that up. See if he can get to Bamer, and he does. Bamer's got the big reach. Here goes Brad down the middle. Pass it off. Oh, Dornan ends up hitting him in the middle. Great pass by Bame. Good job by Dornan going backdoor. Apparently Dornan and Holty play quite a bit of rec together or something. So looking good, boys. $10:49 left in the first. 1-0 Sask. Nice face-off win by Holt. Bame as a lefty just rifles it low blocker side in the goalie, and he kicks it. Barton and Norris are out there. See if they do a reverse. There's Barton coming on back. Dave is offering good support, and the Yukon guy goes right to Dave, so then Barry's allowed to take it on himself. He headmans that up for Dornan, and is on the wrong side. It's going to be icing. Josie, if you didn't watch the game yesterday, I interviewed Grandpa after the first period, which went on into the second period, and then I interviewed your dad at the end. So it's been fun. Your dad's having a lot of fun. And hi to Nick if Nick's watching too. And Josh. Oh, the ref bites it. Dornan's coming up on the left side. He's got Holt driving. Look at Holty fight for position. Good job, Lindsay. Got a stick on that too. Just chipped it over the net. Really good job by Lindsay fighting for that middle of the ice. Dornan there with a nice knockdown. Boy, in real hockey, Bame would have crushed that guy. The puck's just going to go back in. They call no offside. It might have been, took a funny bounce, but Yukon ends up controlling it anyway. Is that what you want? There's Dave. Chips that back up as he backs up. So look what Dave does. He always stays right around that ringette line and just forces them. So he doesn't back up, back up, back up. He just stands at the ringette and then just really closes the gap there. So nice job by him. Dougie Kilo with the goal today. I think a tie puts his team through for sure. A win for sure does. The only team with 2 wins. Calgary team is undefeated, but they're 1-0-1. They tied the team that we beat 6-1. I think this team is 1-1, the team we're playing. Awesome, Joe. Thanks for letting me know. Josie saw the interviews yesterday, so that's good. Olsen's covering on the point there. Over the far side is Derek Klein. This is Olsen here. See if he puts it over Klein, and he doesn't. He just chips it in down low. And back comes Rocky Pripik. Rocky was down low. Rocky's number 28. We wondered why. He actually wanted 24. Dave made a mistake. And Dave's like, no, you put 28. Then he checked the text and he put 24. He was going to wear 24 in honor of Clayton Chappell, who's a good friend of all of ours who died in a farming accident a few years ago. So Dave screwed that up. Way to go, Dave. But Chappie, thinking of you, buddy. When I played Huskies, I sat beside Chappie. And he's a pretty rough dude. So he made fun of me a lot, as I deserved. That was Carlson trying to put up. We're going to get a really full change. Looks like it's going to be icing on us. With 8:29 left in the first. A little bit of Van Halen Panama. Josie, there's Grandpa. He's got the roster. Dougie Kilo's out there with Borden and Gray. For some reason, Mikey took that face off. Don't know why Dougie didn't. There's Jeff Borden. Gray tries to chip that up. It's going to come right to Nielsen. Nielsen and Bagnall out there. Hornet and Hux. Apparently the Hux has had that nickname since he was like 3. Kind of like Tuffy for me. I've had it since I was 1. It used to be Tubby for me, and when I was really fat when I was a baby, my grandpa Andy said we can't call him Tubby all his life, let's call him Tuffy. And that's how that stuck. Holtby's coming out with Bamer and Dornan. With Norris and Barton. Good pressure there by Dornan. Barton behind the net, making a nice play. Yukon's playing well, actually. Don't know how many players they have. I haven't looked down at their bench or anything. But the reason we did well against the Duke yesterday, as the Hornet mentioned, is because they only had 4D, and we really wore them down and took it to them in the last 10 minutes. Here's Barton. Everyone's offside. Not everyone, just Bame and Dornan. Hucks won 3 provincial titles. Apparently, I'm just looking at the roster now. 1 in midget, 2 in senior. Dave won a midget, of course. Dave and Dougie all won a midget title. Beating Wolseley in the final. Won the first game 11-5, just crushed them. And on the road, and then came home and lost 8-3. But one 2-game total low. What was that, 13-12 or something? Good job by Patty, and good job by the defense there too. Patty comes across. Good job, Pat, moving quick. Way to go, Pat. Looking good, man. Good job by McIntosh. Dave was telling me yesterday, Patty Mack is like a softball, or I guess they don't call it softball, fast pitch. A fast pitch guru. My Uncle Al's been here, one of the best hitters probably in Canadian history, up there with like Jimmy Jones kind of stuff. My Uncle Al's in the Saskatchewan Softball Hall of Fame. I think he's in the Canadian Softball Hall of Fame, I'm not sure. But he was so good, I didn't know this. He's like 84 now, but I didn't know this. He was in like the national final, the bottom of the 7th, and they're down by 1 or tied or something, and they intentionally walked him. So that's like Shohei Ohtani stuff for Uncle Al. Kaminsky ties his guy up at this face-off dot. There's Olsen. And there's Derek Klein. Derek's all over this. He's skating fast. Good job, Derek. Moving well. With 6:43 left. This game's kind of hasn't had as much pace lately.
That's for yesterday.
So there's Pripik 28 out there with Klein 22. Kaminsky 23 with Carlson and Olsen. I think today I'll try and chat with Olsen and Kaminsky because I ended up going to the dressing room yesterday and talking with them, and my goodness, they can spin a yarn, those two. There's Carlson covering on the point. See if he gets a shot back from there. This is Carlson. He looks across the killer. Killer puts it toward the net, and I think that's Pripik in front of the net. He's got a big smile on his face. Rocky does. And that D-man who's on him is big, but Rocky's looks like more agile. Rock had a smile on his face, actually. Still does. Looks like he's having fun. Good job, Rock. Former school teacher out of Bigger. Played for the Bigger Nationals, telling some senior hockey stories last night. Winning a national title against Keniston or something? Oh, Corrobert it was. He said it was absolutely crazy to win that game in Corrobert with a bunch of crazy kids. Told a good Jeff McMaster story. Dougie Kilo out there with Gray and Borden. With Hornet and Hux. Nielsen and Bagnall. They cheated there, so I'll stop that clock. Dougie doesn't win the face-off. Yukon ends up taking it back. Yukon's actually looking pretty good. We're going to give Sask a run here. But Sask, I think all the games have been a little bit close. No, actually Edmonton, they got a big lead right away. But that number 7 there, he looks like he can do something, so we got to watch him. There he goes, come out the left side. Good job by Patty. Ooh, the wives like that one. Good job, Patty. Puck just goes wide on Patty's catcher side. Patty's rocking all blue to match his lightning gear back home. Here's Yukon. They're actually moving up. Nice play by the boys. There's number 7 again. Dips and doodling. See if we can catch him. We just got to put Mike Gray or Doug on him or something. A couple of our other forwards probably can't keep up with him too much. Mike Gray gives him a bump in the middle, accidentally on purpose. Here goes Kilo, or he goes Hux the other way. Hux moving on the left side. He's got Borden in the middle. Oh, Hux missed by a lot. Must have a broken blade. Good pinch there by Dave. And Hux is going to stay up and now peel back. Off comes Borden. And up comes Bame. Be nice if the Holt line, Holt with Bamer and whoever his other guy is, Holty and Bamer, Holty hasn't scored yet, I don't think, but he's passing a ton. Bamer's not known for his scoring. If it was body contact, Bamer's like a guy you want. Just kidding. Everyone's actually doing really well this weekend, and this line's getting a ton of chances. It's not about always scoring, it's about getting chances. So in their line, Dornan is, they're just making Dornan look good. I guess Lindsay and Bamer have had their glory. They want to give it all to Dornan now. Holt's going to take that face off. Dornan's off to the left. It's Bame in the middle. Dornan picks it up. See if he chips it down to Bamer. He tries. Hits the ref, I think. See if we can get that to Holty. Bamer's going to hold that against the wall for a bit. Good luck getting the puck off his stick. Oh, this guy. Oh, don't call that, boys. Good job by Bamer. Puts his arms in the air because he didn't do anything. But when you put your arms there, it makes it look like he did do something. Pat's going to chip that out of play off his stick. Lots of whistles this first period with 4:18 left in the first. Mentioned yesterday, Brad Bame owns Bame Physiotherapy in Martinsville, so go give him a visit if you need something. Says he's really busy, got his physiotherapy degree from U of S. Lindsay Holt from Porcupine Plain. 3 Senior B provincial titles, 2 with Bigger, 1 with Watrous, 1 D title with Porcupine Plain. I looked at where Porcupine Plain is on a map. It is in the middle of nowhere. 1 Senior A Senior Triple A championship with Lloydminster. 2 trips to the Allen Cup. The Allen Cup is the national senior men's title. Kind of what they played for on Shoresy. That's my sister and mom yelling at the refs. That's funny. My mom yelled, "Smarten up." That's funny. Smarten up. And that was Paula yelling, "Come on." Paula likes to yell at refs. She thinks it's funny. It kind of is. She makes it funny. There's Holty going down the right side. He's got both guys in the middle. Oh, Bane, that was right toward him. Let's see what we can do here. 19 coming the other with an SK2000 on his head. How cool is that? Like Tron. And Patty was all over him. A nice play by, who was that to get back? That was 21 Barton to get back. Good play by him. Maybe that was Dave. A lot of these guys, Dave asked for their favorite coach, and a lot of them said Ralph Clausen. And I kind of, like everyone who had Ralph Clausen said Ralph Clausen. Ralph died a few years ago of cancer. He played in the NHL. He was actually, we Googled him yesterday. He was a third, drafted in the first round, 3rd overall. And he was head coach of the Warmer Valley Crusaders. And then Rocky said he assistant coached with him with the Blazers, the AAA Blazers. So got to actually hang out with him, not as a coach. And I said, why? And he kind of paused and he just said, like, if you made mistakes, it was okay. He never criticized, like a lot of positivity. And he was just like sort of chill. And that's the kind of guy Rocky is, if you know Rocky. You can see why it was a good fit. Lindsay Holt said it was his favorite coach too. Here goes Carlson the other way. Nice pass by Carlson. And good shot on net. I got some information here. The guy from the Yukon is texting me some bios from the other team. Well, thank you, Tanner. Martin Smith is the coach for the North Battleford Midget AAAs. His son Chase is the captain of the Abbotsford Canucks. Thanks, Tanner. That's why Martin looks so quick. So no surprise that the best player on their team is a Saski. Thanks for watching, Tanner. And just huge thanks to, there's 2 teams. There's one from Yellowknife and one from Whitehorse. This is the Whitehorse team. But that's a heck of a trek. Like, that's awesome. Like, some teams didn't even come from, like, Regina or something. These guys come from Whitehorse or Vancouver. No one came from BC. So thanks for coming from the north, boys. Here's Killer going down the right side. One-handed, tries to get it over for Scotty Carlson as Olsen comes through the middle. Hucks and Hornet are on D. They're coming down on Hucks. And look, he does the same thing Dave does. Just a little bit more pressure. Just forced him as he came over the blue. Here comes Hucks the other way. He's got Carlson in front. Decides to drop it for Olsen. Olsen was a bit behind it. And Carlson was covered in front, so not a bad play by Hucks. And look at Hucks. He's actually having his best game so far, I think, this tournament. He's getting aggressive and being more involved in the play. There's Doug Kilo. He loves to forecheck. Their team yesterday, Leduc had an own goal because Dougie forechecked him so hard. Now here's Dougie again. Oh, he can't hit the brakes like he used to. Good job by Mike Gray bumping his guy off the puck. And that goes off Mike Gray's foot. Does a little ballerina act on the blue line. I mean, doesn't fall. Hucks and Hornet going back to back. See if Mikey can just chip this in, and he does exactly that. Good job by Mike. Good forecheck there by Borden. Doug's on the far side waiting for a pass, and Mike's playing exactly where he should be. Look at our back check. Got 2 guys back. Yukon does not have an outnumbered rush. They do beat Dave wide, but Dave forced him wide, which is what he wants to do. And just forced him to go somewhere he doesn't want to. Good job by Dave. Looks like Dave and Barton are going to stay on, and out come Holt, Bame, and Dornan. Goal scorer today is Dornan. So Kilo has 3. Or sorry, goal scorer today is Kilo. So Dornan has 3 in the tournament, and Kilo has 3. Kaminsky has 2. but everyone contributing. Here's Dornan, former Saskatoon Red Wing. Him and Holtby. Holtby's our captain. It's going to be right on Patty, so it's not going to be icing. Patty's very good like with this, and he puts it up for Dornan. And then he got clipped. Patty went down. I wonder if number 8 clipped his foot. I didn't see it. Patty gets up a little bit slow, but I wonder if number 8 clipped him. There's Tanner. There's that number 7 there. Thanks for the update. Heard peel, peel. Wheel, wheel, I think it was. Which means let's get her going. And there's Dave. He's going to pick it up. Lindsay just flips it back to him. Dave gains the Randall. Oh, nice pass by Dave. Flips up for Dornan. Dornan coming down the right side. He's got 2 guys in the middle. Oh, puts up for Holtby just off his stick. Oh, and Holtby just kind of pushed it toward Rocky. Rocky's good buddy here just off to my right. Oh, good, really good pressure here by Sask. Great shift by Holt, Dame, and Dornan. Nice pass there by Dave. Derek Klein gets off, and now he's out there with Rock. I think Yukon might even be out shooting us now. But we're a second period team. There's Rocky Pripik. The guy triangles Rocky. Tries to get out front, but Kleiner's right there. They got opportunity here. There's 10 seconds left. Look out, Derek. Ooh, that number 16 came in, and he didn't stick his knee out, but he didn't move his leg as Kleiner went by. So, God, they didn't go knee on knee. I think your goalie can be a little bit younger than the rest of the players, up to 5 years or something. And that goalie down there looks pretty agile. Maybe he's a bit younger. Thank you, Tanner. Appreciate it, buddy. Tanner likes the play-by-play. I've heard that from a few people, so thank you. It's fun doing it. Get to hang out with some pretty cool dudes. And that's that. We're going to take a little break and come back and chat with you in a bit. 1-0 Sask after the first. We're back, everyone. Second and final period. Sask up 1-0. Teams don't change ends. If they want to keep the easy line change, it's not a good rule. We're going to start with Carlson, Killer, and Olsen, along with Norris and Barton. Again, thanks to Barton Farms and Western Sales, Corey Leonard at Western Sales for bucking up for the jerseys. So thanks, guys. Our team is probably the best looking team here. That's a really nice kit. Good job by Killer. He's behind the net. He's looking good. And of course, Norris Crop Consulting. That's Dave's company. He kind of did all the work, so got to give his company a shout out. If you ever need your crops consulted, just mention you heard it here and he'll give you 10% off, which is totally not true. Olsen behind the net. There's Carlson, Killer staying up high, and Barton and Norris just going to back off. Oh, good job by Kevin. As Dave said, super smart player, and he's right in the right spot. Just puck kind of rolled off his stick. There's Dave there. He just delays too. He's waiting for fresh bodies, and he gets Rock Pripik. Here goes Rock up the left side, and apparently offside. I was hoping my mom there would yell at the refs. She likes yelling at the refs. She likes to say stuff like, "Oh, crumb." Maybe I should put a mic on my mom. It'd be funny, actually. Without her knowing. Gray's out there with Kilo. Oh, we got a penalty. So someone got a pen. Oh, looks like Carlson got it and didn't know it. So we're going to be short here for a deuce. Hopefully the full 2 minutes. It means they didn't score if we're short for a full 2. Good job by the person in the box there to ring the horn because we didn't have someone in the box. Got to give that person credit. That's a lady down there doing clock, score sheet, tunes, and penalty box gate. So good on her. Of course, Kilo and Gray are out there killing. They're our 2 best penalty killers, and they've been scored on every time. Just kidding, boys. They're fast. They're good. Play together lots. Haven't had a chance to talk to Mike Gray in years and years. What a good dude. He said he had a buddy, I think out east, who's watching or something. Somebody was watching out east, so thanks for watching. Gray's going to take this face-off with Doug on the left with Pripik and Klein on the point. Look at Mike and Dougie back right off there. Make them go through 4. So we do have a system. Look at this system like New Jersey Devils. We can go through the whole middle. Oh, and look at the Yukon. They all get together in the middle and surround Dougie for some strange reason. Yukon's going to shoot from the far left side here. Defenseman's coming in. Oh, and Patty takes it in the chest. And we're right there for the rebound. Dougie's got, if Mike could have gone with them, but he decides to get a line change instead, but Dougie's been doing it by himself all weekend, so might as well do it again. And Dougie's going to get a change here. Or he's not. He's going to iron lung this one. There's Holt with the forecheck. There's Dougie. Good job, DK. Oh, and Holty almost had a nice little forecheck there. See if we can wear this team down just like we did at Leduc yesterday. I'll take a quick look and see if they're short players. We have 9 forwards, 6D, and that's what the Hornet said was so helpful for us yesterday was the 6D. And there's Holty. Holty wants it. He's going to get it. Oh, he just missed it. And a big groan from the crowd. They wanted to see Magic Mitts Holt. They wanted to see that old Junior B Dynamo work his magic. Flips it back to Hux. Hux puts it back for Holty. Out of his reach. Saw some of Holty's stats there too, like lots of provincial senior titles and then played in some rec league and then got like 100 and some points in some rec league too. It's pretty cool. Some Alberta's or safe hockey league or something. Here's Dornan. I think the goalie's going to cover this, and he does. As Dornan's coming in with pressure. There's only 8 seconds left in the first. $17:10 left. We're still killing. 1 second left. See if Patty freezes this. He does, and we're going to get a face-off, but we're going to be 5-on-5, so good job by Pat. And we are no longer shorthanded with 17:01 left. Terry Weeb just off to my left. I want to go talk to him, but I know he's going to say no. But Weaver's actually one of my favorite athletes ever, and he probably thinks I'm joking, but so many people in Delisle looked up to him, and every time you talk to him about what he's done, he just kind of shakes it off and shrugs his shoulders, and it's like, dude, you were the best. Oh, that's interference. That's my sister yelling against Carlson there. He just shrugs his shoulders, and it's like, no, dude, like you were the best shortstop in the world. And now I think his kid is one of the best shortstops in the world, I hear. I've never seen him play. What's his name? Brant, Josh's buddy. Here goes Barton down the side, and he shoots it kind of into the goalie. So Brant, if you're watching, and Tammy, I've always admired Terry, and he just keeps like, oh, whatever. No, dude. You were the best. I think his team lost the first. I don't know how they've done since. I'll go over and chat with him a little bit. Kaminsky's still at center with Olsen on the right and Carlson on the left. Barton on the left D with Dave on right. It's kind of weird to call your brother Norris. Olsen looking at Killer. See if Olsen shoots this. Oh, he did a no-look shot. He was looking past and then rifled it at the net. Nasty. Told this story yesterday too. I think I told it on the air. I forget what conversations I had in the room and what I had with people, but Killer was playing with the Portland, Maine, I think the Portland Admirals, or Pirates they're called, I think, and they won the AHL Cup at the same time that Olsen was in playing for the University of Maine Black Bears. So they hung out every weekend. So a couple Saskatoon boys. Here's Carlson. Oh, that the goalie didn't know where it was when the goalie looks back. Means it kind of snuck through. Good shot there by Scotty. Scotty's looking for Olsen in front and Killer's hanging out high. Barton's going to get a change on D. Dave's over there covering his guy, not letting him pass. Good job by Dave to cover him. And here's this Tanner's, the AAA coach here. I'll get his name there in a minute. Marty Smith. There's Smitty. I didn't see that on camera, but I think it was a nice play. I didn't see it. The crowd is kind of like, what did he just do? What did he do, Paula? Did something interesting? 15:41 left. Looks like we're going to get an interference penalty, I think, on Rock. It's like Rocky Prippert's going to get an interference penalty. And we're going to send out Doug and Mike. And there's Rocky's buddy. Rocky, always laughing. One of Rocky's other buddies just off to my right here, too. The guy yelling at him. There's Aaron. Doug and Mike up high. Good deflection by Yukon. And Patty corrals that. Good job, Patty Mac. Big cheer from the ladies. Good job, Patty! Jeff Borden is from Indian Head. No, he's not. He's from Swift Current. But he played with Indian Head and Shaunavon. A couple of these guys aren't very celebrated during their careers, but have a big role right now, like Mike Gray. Mike Gray is very important out there. He looks really good, but just didn't have all the accolades as some of the others. It just shows you how good hockey is in Saskatchewan, right? Like you could have played kind of like in your small town, and now you're playing with a guy in the AHL who used to play in the AHL. That's pretty cool. And looking good too. And Mike gets a nice quick line change. Out comes Bain. And out comes Hornet too. And the other two are going to get a change. So Bain and Hornet are first out. Next two out are Holt and Norris. So Dave's going to play with Nielsen. Lorne Nielsen. Said I caught him off guard when I asked him, I didn't ask him fighting questions, but when I asked him about sort of being rough and tumble, he said I caught him a bit off guard, but Jamie Lytle sure happy to talk about it. Oh, there's Holt. He's trying to get through. Nice hands by Holt. And Yukon's going to come the other way. Yukon's got just two. They don't have numbers on us. And good block there by Barton. Barton's out there with Norris now that Hornet got the line change. It's a smart play by Hornet there. Even when Dave came out, he said, take my side. So that Hornet could have had a quicker line change. So good job there by Hornet. And that puck was out of play. Dave's out there with Barry Barton. Barry Barton, owner of Barton Farms. 4-time provincial champion. 8 million league titles with Conquest. Killer Kaminsky there taking that face off. With only 27 seconds left. I don't know if he's killed a penalty or not yet. Doug Kilo's out there with him too, so we're kind of riding Dougie in this PK a little bit. Maybe just trying to even the lines up so that Holtby's line can be full as they come out next. Good forecheck there by number 11. Here goes Dougie the other way. Good speed by DK. Going down the right side. Look at that. Nice little move there. A lot of guys, that's maybe one of the first things to go is that move, is that little burst of speed, and Doug still has it. Barry Barton puts it toward the net. Here's Killer. This is where he's good. Hash marks down. And Dougie's going to get a change. They got a guy way up high. Look at Derek Klein go flying in. And he gets called for an offside. Klein was coming flying across him. Doug Kilo won a midget title with me and Dave and made provincial final as a senior twice. Played junior B with Jimmy Jones in Strathcona with me and Orch and Dean Olson. So his favorite coach is Jimmy Jones. So if people didn't write Ralph Clausen, they wrote Jimmy Jones. And Jimmy was a great coach for us. Big reason why we won that provincial title. The discipline, he's very disciplinarian. Good fit for us. Especially guys like Darren Coburn and those guys. I'm just kidding, Coburn. And Casey Shoemaker. And Kent Lambton. Those guys needed some discipline. Just kidding, boys. There's Derek Klein pinching in. I hope Herb's watching. Herb's out in Kansas City. Him and I text like once a month or so, just like about Chiefs football or kids or something. So keep in touch with Herb. He's doing really well in Kansas City. There's Randy Olson back checking. Derek Klein is just flying all over the ice. 12:46 left. 1-0 still. There's Prippick. He's going to chip it up. The Yukon guy kind of corrals that. And there's Smith coming through the middle. He shoots nice and high for Patty. Patty's just going to corral that and hold the rebound. My brother Dave, just reading his bio here. You've heard all about the Warman Valley Crusader stuff and all that, but he also played softball for Team Canada. Played Team Canada Juniors, got silver at Worlds. And then didn't play much after that, actually. Played a couple more years, but I think got a little bit burned out from fastball. But he could hit. At the Canada Summer Games for Team Sask, he hit a homer against Manitoba, and the kid brought the ball back, and he ripped it. He hit it so hard it had a tear in it. I think he still has that ball. Knowing him, he threw it away. But 12:20 left. Nice play there by Dornan, trying to put it up for Holtby. Holt's going to come through the middle. Bame's going to put pressure on his guy. That was offside. I thought. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. Jeez, he kind of flopped there. That was a pretty weak penalty. His stick was on him, but he had one hand on his stick. I don't even think Hucks realizes he's got a penalty yet. The refs aren't exactly taking him to the box. Yeah, he went down a little easy there. Now he gives the ref a smile. Come on, boys. I think a tie would be okay for us. It would definitely put us in a tiebreaker. Everyone else has a loss except for Calgary. But our goals for and against is really good. So that's the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. Second tiebreaker is goals for and against. Oh, that snuck in through Patty Mack. He got it with his hands, and then it just snuck over his head. 1-1. I didn't jinx it either. Nothing I say up here has any merit on what happens on the ice. All right, boys, here we go. Holt's going to be out there with Dornan and Bame, with Barton and Norris. Patty's going to want that one back, but he hasn't allowed more than one the whole tournament, so we're good. Don't call that. That's a dive. Good job by the ref, put his hands up to say like nothing, because I don't know why that guy went down like a sack of hammers. Here goes Holt. He tries to pat. Dornan gives to Holt. Holt tries to go to Bame, but hits a skate. And there's number 7 sneaking in behind us, Smitty. He puts it back, but he's so fast, he's way ahead of everyone else. The rest of his team can't keep up. As you see, Bame and Holt have now cranked it up a little bit. Here goes Bame. He's probably going to go wide here. And he puts it back for Dornan, and he had Holt driving the net, and then the D-man for Yukon. Oh, the goalie, why would you go down? Like, really? Unless he wasn't expecting it, but Holte hit the goalie, but the D-man rode him right into the net. He goes down like a sack of hammers, too. I don't know if they teach you to dive in the Yukon, but we're going down a little easy here, boys. And if you're from the Yukon, you're offended. I don't care. I'm just having fun. 33 people. I think people from the Yukon are watching. Yeah, the D-man, I don't know if you saw it on camera. camera might have been a little bit not where we needed it, but D-man kind of rode Holtby right into the net. Doug Kilo's at center with Gray on the left and Borden on the right with Pripik and Klein. There's Kleiner. I have faith that we're going to score. Doug Kilo's our goal scorer today, leading the team in goal scoring in the tournament with 3, tied with Dornan. Good job by Borden. This is what Borden does well. He plays along the wall. He's big and strong. Good pass there for, Mike Gray got hammered. That guy went right into him. I don't know if Mike Gray said, "Are you okay?" or if he said, "What are you doing?" One of the two. I think he said, "Are you okay?" Mike's a nice dude. There's Borden again. He looks like he's in his office there along the wall. Oh, just over Pripik's stick. Oh, Pripik wanted that one too. Here's Mike Gray behind the net. Oh, and Derek Klein comes in, and great pass by Gray and great play by Klein. So Sask, this is maybe a bit of a wake-up call for Sask. They're dominating now the last couple minutes ever since the Yukon has scored. And here goes Borden again. Boy, in senior, he would have crushed that guy. Borden kind of goes down there. Klein keeps that, and he got hooked, actually. Kleiner got hooked there. And then we hear a big F-bomb. These boys are still competitive. Only play 2 periods. This is it. Hornet's out there with Hux. Hux went over to the right side, and Hornet didn't even say anything. He just moved his stick. Probably said something, but they changed sides. Oh, nice pass by Hornet to Hux. Come on, Hux. Come on, Hux. Come on. Oh, he just missed, not by much. And that made a loud noise. That shot was heavy. Good job, Bags. Hornet's kind of up a little bit. Here goes the guy in the SK2000 the other way. That helmet was stopped production about 35 years ago. Oh, here's Olsen. Olsen with Carlson. Oh, a big cheer from everybody. They want something. Come on, Ole. Shoot, Ole. Puts it back. Oh, Olsen giving that puck to Hux is like Gretzky giving it to Larry Murphy in the Canada Cup. Good job, Hux. Hux had a heck of a shift there. Nice pass by Ole, giving it to the trailer. Olsen started the scoring off for us this weekend on Thursday morning. Scored the first. Would have been nice to see him rifle a quick snapshot there, but who might have questioned one of the best scorers in SJHL history. Holt's out there with Dornan and Bain, with Norris and Barton. Trent McLean, the goalie from the other team, is from Saskatoon? Is that what you mean? Is Pat McIntosh from Saskatoon too? I think he is. Yeah, I think you mean the other goalie. He's playing well. He's kind of keeping him in it. And Patty's playing well for us too. It's a good hockey game. So thanks for the comment. T-Mac. There's Holtby. Come on, Holtby. Oh, Holtby tries to shovel it. He had a stick all over him. If I was a ref, I would have called something there. I think he did actually. He did. As he should have. Holtby had a stick all over him. Yeah, he's going to call that hook. Good job, Holt. I'm going to go Linz. Didn't get to finish my thought yesterday if you thought I was dirty-minded or something when I said, whenever you Google Lindsay Holt, you get a lot of hot blonde chicks. Well, you do. So that killed about 20 minutes of my evening a couple nights ago. Just kidding. But I couldn't find many Lindsay Holt stats, but found a lot of fairly good-looking ladies. Oh, come on, 7 or 2. Okay, this is going to work, right? That's going to work. Let's argue with the ref. I think they're just buying time. Oh, they're saying who done it. Oh, it's a who done it. I don't think it was that guy who done it. I think they just pulled a fast one on us. I think they just pulled a fast one on us. Maybe not. I think the wrong guy's in the box. But if you don't cheat, you're not trying hard enough. I teach. I tell my students that. Just don't cheat a lot. I'm just kidding. 9 minutes left. Norris out on the point with Barton. There's Holt. Barton's holding it. This is Norris coming out the left side. He's got good speed. Dave chips that in as the Yukon put good pressure on him. There's Smith out there, the Battleford coach apparently. This is Barton from the point. He's got Dave. Puts it over for Dave. Dave's just going to get this through, I think. He's got a good shot. He's looking for a pass. Puts it up for Barton. Barton in the middle. Shovels it towards the net, but didn't quite get enough altitude on that. And this guy here just stopped it. Barton's got this guy all day. Barry, if this guy beats you, You should quit the game. And of course he does not. Barry can't quit. He's a sponsor. Kaminsky's out there with Doug and Olsen. Good job by Kevin there to corral that. He's looking for Ole. Puts it across for Ole. Gets intercepted by Kleiner. He drops it for Olsen. Olsen back for Rock. Come on, Rock. Rock puts it down low. Oh, Klein had it and just fanned on it. Oh, Joe Clavel. Thanks, Trent. Appreciate it, man. Here's an opportunity there on that goaltender from Saskatoon. He's got to be getting tired. We're all over him these last couple of minutes. Come on. Oh, come on, boys. You can feel the intensity. It's real. Like, it's people are into this. And there's a lot of people here. There's probably 100 people here. It's cool. Back for Pripik on the point. Pripik's down a little low, down by the ringette line. Puts it down for Kilo. Kilo's got Killer in front. Can't get it to him. They're going to ring that around. Actually, he held it for a sec. Hit his own player in the butt. Olsen with another low look. He was looking at Pripik and then shot toward the net. Rocky 28. He's got it over here. Need Dougie to come back and cover, and he does. Rocky gets bumped along the wall there. He's going to win this battle. He kicks it to the... There it is! Oh, that was all Rocky Pripik! Oh, Rocky Pripik! Pripik puts it to Killer. Did Doug score? Who scored that? That was all Rock. That's that famous Rocky Pripik forecheck. Way to go, Rock! Well, it's about time you woke up, Rocky. We've been waiting for that all weekend. His buddy Aaron to my right agrees. Way to go, Rock. We chatting with Rock last night, and I said one of the best shifts I ever saw you play was in the Western Canadian Championships, where all he did was forecheck for about a minute straight. And there, you just saw it. We just saw Rocky Pripik and why he's a Warman Valley Crusader legend. Here comes Dornan down the left side, puts it for Holt in the middle. This is where we pull away, everybody, just so you know, the last 6 minutes. This is where we pull away. Oh, that's a good goalie. Didn't even see it. One of his blocker. I was going to say it's a good save, but he didn't even see it. Holt just dumps it back in, gets it low. Now, I know Coach Dave is going to be saying, play the 1-2-2. He doesn't talk like that. Here's Hux from Hornet. That goes wide. This goalie's got to be getting gassed. Even if you're like 25 years old. Sask has really been putting the pressure on. And I appreciate Trent there giving me a little update on who these guys are. Thanks to everyone who's kind of making me look smart here with who some of these players are. Smarter, not smart. Mike Gray's going to take this face-off. He must take face-offs on the right side, because he's been taking a few here for Dougie. Dougie's on the left, and that's Borden on the right. This is a very good line for us. Borden is like Pripik there against the wall. You're not going to beat him along the wall, just like Bamer. He's out there with Norris and Barton. Barton points over to Dave, and great communicator. Barry Barton is like just a Conquest Merchant legend on D. So many good senior hockey players in Saskatchewan. And I'll say in air quotes, guys who just play senior. That's in air quotes, because senior hockey in Saskatchewan is as good as it gets. Look at us. See the 1-2-2? See Gray and Dougie? Look at that system. You don't always have to skate your tail off, right? Just play the right way. And here goes Barton. Dougie's going to stay high. Mike Gray's going to get a line change. On comes Carlson. We know Scotty's going to play that way too. He's been playing for 45 years, actually 50 years. They've all been playing for 50 years. There's Scotty Carlson. Don't call that, refs. The one ref over here wasn't even looking. He was looking at the red line for some strange reason. Dougie puts it up for Olsen. Olsen goes through the middle. Good job, Ole. Josie Norris with a big goal celebration back home in Delisle or in Saskatoon. Oh, Carlson didn't miss by much. Heck of a pass by Ole. And Scotty Carlson went up high as the goalie kind of flopped. I like the way these old school goalies are playing, kind of like Marc-Andre Fleury, just like throwing themselves at the puck once in a while. It's good. No ice. I don't know why they call that no ice. Oh, Jay Norris, that's Josh. Hey, Joshy. Couple Jay Norrises out there, Josie and Josh. Josh probably watching in Saskatoon. I'll come out this summer, Josh. We'll go for a motorbike ride. Let's go do some off-road. And I don't know if you got an off-roader, but yeah, you do. You got that dirt bike. Puck in Sask. And oh, the ref's calling a penalty here. Or maybe it's a glove ahead. I don't know what he's calling. Let me see. Oh, he's actually looking important, so. Oh, Yukon's taking it. I think it's a high stick. Oh, it's a rough. Must have punched him in the head or something. Did you see that, Aaron? See, must have given him a shot or something. Yeah, you got a roughing call, yeah. Holtby's the captain, so they're chatting with him. I don't know if he wants more or something. Watch what I can do here, everybody. Watch this. This is impressive. I can add penalties. Oh, they both got it. Ah, bummer. 2 and 2, so they're going to play 5-on-5. So I'm going to take that penalty off because I'm not as impressive as I thought. And there's Derek Klein. He goes, for what? Looks like Kleiner got a high stick and the Yukon guy got rough. Hey, Josh. Josh says hi. Hey, buddy. .429 left. 5-on-5. Nice face-off. I think that's Holt. It is Lindsay. Good job there by Bamer. You got to stick on that. Bamer's out there with Dornan and Holt. Good job by Brad. Brad puts it in along the right side. Just kind of stumbles over the hash marks, but he got it deep, which is the goal, right? Get everything deep, boys. There's Hux. He puts it across for Bame. Holt gets his stick on it. Bame looks to the middle. Hits Dornan backdoor. Dornan is right place, right time. You can see why I likes playing with Holty, because Holty's just going to get him the puck because Dornan is just driving backdoor. This line's a really nice combo. Bamer is good along the walls, really good skater. Holty, really good hands, slick playmaker. And Dornan always driving the net. The D is Hornet and Hux. Hornet's got his Wilkie Outlaws bucket on, so he's got the green helmet, which looks really good with this kit. There's Bamer putting pressure on. Puck is in the middle, so Yukon is putting a guy up high, sort of cherry picking. Good job by Holt. Puts it over for Hux. Hux will just ship this in. There it is. Bamer's going to put pressure onto the right. Dornan keeps that in. Bame coming the other way. Dornan in the middle, he puts it back up as Holt drove the net. Good job there by Brad Bame. Way to go, Boomer. I call him Bamer. He's called Boomer. There's Brad. Through the middle, shoots hard. Oh boy, did you hear that? Jeez Louise, that's heavy. That is a heavy shot. Sounded like he's hitting a piece of plastic with a hammer. So Bame's going to get a line change. Here comes Mike Gray. He's got to get back quick. Nice pass there by Smitty for Yukon across the middle. Good job there. I think our D-man blocked that. That was going towards Patty. We left a Yukon guy wide open in front of the net. We kind of got caught on a bit of an odd line change. Here's Mike Gray up the left side. Dougie gives him a nice pass. See if he tries to hit Borden, and he does. Tries to hit him. And Dougie's just going to play this and kill some more time. He's going to go back. You could hear that. You could hear Huck say, Dougie! But Dougie decided to go up the left wall instead of putting it back, which is... Oh, that's too many men. That's way too many men. No, it's actually not. It looked like it was, but it wasn't. Everyone else wanted the call, but there's 2:15 left. Yukon's going to think about pulling their 10D. I think Yukon's 1-on-1, so they really need this. Here comes Hux the other way. Hux is having the game of the day. I'll have to chat with Hux after this, and I'll try and get Killer and Ole too. Here's Kevin Kaminsky down his side with Carlson. Nice job there by Killer. Olsen kind of oh, look out, don't, please be careful with hitting guys 3 feet from the boards, bro. Olsen's, oh, they're giving Olsen a penalty. Ah, that's junk. And Ole's gonna be surprised at that. Oh, hopefully he called icing. He just called icing, I think. It's tough when the refs have, the refs are doing the linesman job too. That's good. I didn't call something on Olsen because I think Olsen would have lost it. Who scored our second goal today? Dougie scored the first. Who scored the other one?
I couldn't see. It was Rocky punched it out front, but I don't know.
Oh yeah,
who was
Rocky
there.
put it out front, yeah. Yeah. I think it might have been Dornan actually. I forget. Who scored our second goal today? Rocky got the assist. Was it 33?
Randy.
Olsen?
Randy number 9. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, ladies. Randy Olsen, apparently. Way to go, Ole. So 1:46 left. I'll get ready to go down to the bench and get a couple interviews after the game. Win, and you're in. I want to show you the fans here. So there's my sister, Daryl, my niece Sydney, my mom. But look, all the people here. And then look this way. This is why there's no parking. Everyone's complaining about the parking here, but no one's leaving. So in minor hockey, you have a game and then you leave. Here, no one leaves. They just go to the bar for 4 hours. So no one's ever leaving. Everyone's watching each other, which is super cool. That's why Terry Weeb and his crew are here. Yukon dumps at end, minute and a half left. My brother Dave's out there. Good job, Dave. Good chip out there with Olsen. Good job, Randy. Oh, that might be an ice. He just backhanded it, and it actually ended up going all the way down. So a bit of a bad break for Ole. Oh, a little come on, feel the noise. This is from a school dance when I was in grade 7. 1985. Out comes Holt, Bame, and Dornan with Hornet and Hux. Here goes Bamer. His chin strap's undone. He must have been halfway into the dressing room ready to be done. Chin strap's flying in the breeze. In minor hockey, that's a penalty. Oh, Bamer got bumped. He's going to take a number there. Uh-oh. Hux kind of turfed it over the red line, but he gets right back into it. Good job, Hux. Got to watch number 7 wherever he is. Here he is back door. 7 is patrolling. Oh, Patty. Oh, boy. That hit Patty's stick. And if we asked him, he was in complete control. But he's probably the only one who thinks he was in complete control. I imagine he was. Good job, Pat. .54 seconds left. Killer's out there with Dornan. It's a bit different lineup for us. Killer with Dornan and Holt. With Klein and Prippick. There's number 7. He's dangerous. He chips it back. 30 seconds left for the Yukon. That doesn't get through. That hits Kleiner. Kevin Kaminsky's got it. He actually probably thought there was an open net. He looked. Good job by Killer, just chipping it in. Great job. Here comes Doug Kilo and Mike Gray, 2 of our best defensive. And here goes Randy Olsen. Olsen's just going to stay high. Out with Norris and Barton. They haven't pulled the goal yet. I don't know why. 12 seconds left. Oh, goes across the middle. Oh, Patty Mack with a game saver. Holy Patty Mack. If these people were younger, they'd be giving him a standing ovation, but they're kind of old and cold, so everyone's still sitting. Patty Mack. Told you he doesn't allow more than one. Still haven't pulled the goalie. I don't know what they're doing. Here comes Killer. Killer's going to take this face off. Dave just loves the way how smart he is. Not the fastest guy anymore, but just so smart. He's going to win this face off too, aren't you, Killer? Darn right he is. Way to go. Puts it right back to Barton. Goes over to Norris. That's going to be it. Sask wins. Sask wins. Sask wins. You're welcome, Landy from the Yukon. You're welcome. Hopefully you don't feel so far from home. Or hopefully these people feel maybe a little bit closer to the Yukon. So huge thanks to the Yukon for even coming. That's a long way to come. Dad, what'd you think of that one? What'd you think of Patty Mack's save at the end? Woohoo! It was awesome. We'll head down to the benches, get some interviews. I think I'll try and grab Rocky Pripik. Love that forecheck. I've already interviewed Patty Mack, but that was a heck of a save. Here we are on the underside of Cardell. Great game, Yukon. That was a good one. Goaltender from Saskatoon played well. Great job on the tunes, the clock, and the scoreboard, or the score sheet. Great job. Great jobs, ref. Good job, guys. Patty Mack, I'm not going to interview you again, but what a save. What a save. Wow. There you go, Patty Mack. Randy, can I chat with you? Want to hang tight here with me first? You got the game-winning goal, didn't you? And I also want I want Rocky Pripik when he goes by. Dave, make sure Rocky stays with me, and Hux. I want Hux too. Number 7, Bagnall. You scored the game winner today, buddy.
Yeah.
Congrats. How'd you feel today?
Oh, it actually was a lot tougher than we thought. They played really well, I thought. It's a good hockey team out there, good goaltending.
Yeah.
Maybe we give them we're a little light on them to start with, I think, and you can't do that here, right? Obviously.
Gage, can you go make sure that you can see me? Just go look in the camera, make sure you can see me. Yeah, the goaltenders from Saskatoon.
Yes.
Apparently. And then number 7, one of their best forwards, apparently from Battleford.
Yeah,
so.
Smitty, and he's an excellent player, great hockey player.
That's what I heard, yeah.
I played a lot with him and against him, so not only that, he's a great guy, and he can show you he can sure carry the puck still.
Yeah, he's fast. And you and Killer look super good out there, always looking for each other. And you gave a couple nice little no-look shots today. I like you look past and then just rifled it toward the net. Yeah,
It's fun again to play with Killer. I haven't played for, since we're midget AAA, 16, 15.
Yeah.
And we always had a little knack with each other, and we always can read each other well. And it was just great to play with him again.
Awesome. Thank you, Randy. It's fun watching you play. You're playing for the national championship, buddy.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Have a good day. Tuffy.
Hey, I want to talk with you, Hux. And I want to chat with you, Rocky. Hey, Rocky, can you look in the camera just make sure we look good? Hux, I thought you were awesome today.
Tuffy.
Great game.
Thanks, buddy. So you're born in LA. Made in LA.
Made in LA. I had the born in Sask shirt. Mom goes, nope, made in LA, born in Sask. And I was like, that's too much information, Mom. You look good today. How come you have a little bit of fire?
Thanks,
or
buddy.
What's going on?
Well, Mama made me some banana chocolate chip muffins. So I was eating muffins before the game.
Nice. That's the secret.
That's the secret.
Now we know. You're playing for the national championship tomorrow. How's that feel?
Yeah, great. It's been a long time since a championship game. So great group of guys. Really a privilege to be invited to play, honestly. Your brother did so much work for years. Bart's sponsoring jerseys and the whole team. So I was really privileged to be a part of it. And I really appreciate it.
How do you like playing with your favorite coach?
So Lauren's great to play with, body and knowledge. So of course I was always a forward.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've only played defense for a little while.
Oh, like Dave.
So when I'm caught out of position, I get coached up, and a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge. So I do a lot of listening.
So you're like 56 years old or whatever.
Learning the game.
And you're learning.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I saw one play where you went out and you went to the far side. I don't know if he even said anything, but he went get over there.
He moves me around where he wants me.
That's
awesome. I like playing with guys, right? And I like to skate a bit, move the puck.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a pull so I'm not quite moving as good as I should.
You
But
look good today, buddy.
thanks, buddy.
Watch your replay.
Okay,
You're
tell-
playing for the Natty. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck. Rock. I got to sit with Rocky last night for a couple hours. We had a few chats, and we were talking about the best shift he ever played, which is in Western Canadian Championship, where he just forechecked for like a minute straight. And we got to see it again today on the game-winning goal.
Part of it, just grinding it out and having some fun down there. And when you're playing with a lot of good guys like that, you keep it simple. So, yeah, reliving the dream.
That guy sort of had you not pinned against the boards. I think you're almost there voluntarily, and then you just kicked it to I think
Killer.
Bolte.
Yeah, it was actually the Killer. I kicked it
Killer,
to him.
and then Killer put it over to Ole.
Killer came back and apologized for not coming to help me out sooner. But I said it's all good. So, yeah, I used my big ass again, and we got things done.
You could have taken like 2 or 3 more. Killer, just stay over there. I got them all.
Exactly.
So you're playing for the national championship tomorrow, buddy. How's that feel?
That feels awesome. You know what? I haven't done that since, well, Western Canadian. So hopefully we get the same results.
I hope so too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great group of guys, just like I had a great group of guys back then. So a lot of fun. And you know what? I'm seeing a lot of old faces that, like brother Zach there. So yeah, I'm having a great weekend.
Another one of your buddies came to watch today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guy I haven't saw since grade 12. So
That's
this is
awesome.
cool.
That's awesome.
So it's been a great experience.
Awesome, man. Hey, you're playing for the Natty. Good
Right
luck
on.
tomorrow.
Thanks, buddy.
Can't
Thanks for
wait.
doing this.
You bet. Can't wait. I'm Paul, everyone. I'm going to head into the dressing room and hang out with the boys for a little bit. Dave's going to give his little post-game speech probably. Sask wins. Sask wins. Sask wins. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Calgary time, for the national title. Nana, nana, nana. Hey, hey, hey. See you later. Bye-bye. There's the wires.